Bienvenido a Miami.
Just checked into the hotel, and have you ever been inside of a hotel room that has a Sean in addition to a workout area? It's actually kind of cool. Granted, I probably won't use any of it.
I don't know how these work.
There's a gym. I don't even have to go downstairs. Well, I wasn't gonna go downstairs anyway, but you know, maybe I'm a little more motivated to use some of the equipment. Remember that I said there's a tiny, tiny workout area? I'm actually sitting on the ball now. I turned on the television and there's a lady telling me how to use all this equipment. Sean is actually on the floor attempting to use the equipment now. It was like a 20-minute tutorial session, so that's actually kind of cool. So maybe we'll do some stretching in the morning. One of the perks of staying at a hotel that has a shuttle is it's a free shuttle to the airport, and that's where the train station is. And since we don't have a car, we're gonna utilize it and make sure you tip the driver. All right, let's do this. Going to the airport for $2.
When you're on the shuttle, be sure to tell your driver that you want the train station. This way you won't have to navigate through the airport and you can just get dropped off right in front of the station.
If you're new here, you know that we kind of always take public transportation and just kind of figure our way, but this is the nicest, cleanest train station I think we've ever been to. It just smells clean, like you just walk in. And it's also, half of this is the Greyhound station, and it's still so nice because go check out our Indianapolis Greyhound station video.
You can check the link right there for that video.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to add a link in the video. But if you go to my page, you can see that video, and it was not nice. This is so nice. Okay. Cash, zip code required. Okay, so it's $225. So we at least want to do a round trip because we need to come back. Maybe we should do a day pass because a day pass is only like $1 more, and then
Sure.
we can get on the bus too.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Are you buying mine too, or do I need to buy my own? Do you want me to learn this experience?
Yeah,
'Cause
learn
that sounds
the
like
experience.
something
So a
you're
day pass
doing.
is only $5.65, and that means we have unlimited rides. So going on a trip.
Purchasing our tickets was really quick, and the train system was very easy to navigate because there are only 2 lines. We chose to start at the airport for convenience since we could catch a free ride from our hotel's airport shuttle. For a little more than $5, we could use all the methods of Miami's public transit system. An Uber ride just to the airport or South Beach can easily cost more than $20. The train runs through multiple Miami neighborhoods, including downtown, and this is where we were able to catch our transfer bus and trolleys.
Just got off the train, and we are in the heart of downtown. So now we're gonna find some food. Preferably, I want to go closer to the water, but this is expensive down here. Like, look at these skyrise apartments and condos.
After breakfast, we jumped on a free trolley over to Bayside Marketplace. This is an open-air shopping center that has craft shops, name brand stores, bars, and tons of other forms of entertainment. There are also numerous waterside restaurants and bars to grab a bite to eat and maybe something to drink. There's even a great place to catch a boat ride to tour the surrounding area and see the massive Miami skyline.
We've been traveling all day, but you know what? We have not taken a single motor vehicle other than a bus or a train. The trolley is free, and we've only paid $5 for an all-day pass on the Miami Transit. If you aren't comfortable with city transit, I don't recommend that you do what we've done all day on the transit because it is a lot of map reading involved and playing with schedules because now I'm on the bus time instead of my time. And right now we're currently waiting 23 minutes. We just missed the tram and we wait 23 minutes for it to come. So,
Thankfully, the Metro Rail runs a lot quicker than the trolley system. This runs like every 10 minutes or so, so it was a lot quicker than waiting the 23 minutes for the trolley. We also discovered there's like a Skyway tram car that was downtown, but we're not really sure what it was or where it went.
today's adventure brings us to the Miami Seaquarium. We are super excited. We just got off of a 5-day cruise and we're not done yet. Our vacation continues on for the next few days. So you know what? We're going to experience some more of this nice weather because we checked the weather in Indianapolis. It is not as nice as this. So let's continue to enjoy. Once you get your tickets, you are provided a map as well as an itinerary, which is really cool. So I know we just said that we were here to see the orca show, but they do not do that anymore. So I'm a little disappointed. They haven't done it in 3 years, and I haven't been here in 3 years. So that's okay, but they've got manatees. 2 fingers?
Two fingers right on the back.
They don't do anything. They touch them every morning.
I'm scared.
Just avoid the mouth.
I'm scared. Is it like slimy?
It's kind of rough, actually. A rough? Yeah, like a leather, yeah.
Oh, nope, can't do it. Nope. When you're at the Sea Aquarium, don't forget to come to see one of the 3 shows that they offer. There are 2 dolphin and 1 sea lion shows. We did find a little more information about the orca show. She's a little bit older, so she's in her elderly phase. So they're actually making a viewing area for her now. I was hoping a dolphin would just kind of come up.
Boys and girls,
With just 2 of us, I think we spent about 2 to 3 hours at the aquarium. We got there just as their doors opened, and it was something to do just to help kick off our morning.
Where are we going, Mariah?
A couple places. So we're gonna go see what the scene is on South Beach, but then we're also going to this new trendy like brunch place called Bacon Bee. It does have the curse word in it, so go ahead and fill in those blanks, but we don't curse on this channel, so we're gonna call it Bacon Bee, and we're gonna go enjoy some brunch and go check it out and see what's up on South Beach.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Miami Art Deco. We are down on Ocean Drive, and we are currently looking for our place to eat. If you plan on coming to one of the more livelier brunch sessions, I do recommend getting there at noon. The music changes from pop music to classic hip hop and R&B. It's pretty crowded, so please make a reservation ahead of time. Glancing at the menu, I noticed it was pretty fun. I even giggled at what they called the kids menu. After brunch, it was time to walk off all that food sitting on our stomach and just walk around Ocean Drive. We couldn't come to South Beach without coming to, I think this is called Muscle Beach, or maybe Muscle Beach is the one in California. I can't remember, but it's where all these fancy people or jacked people come to work out. Sean is on his jacked journey, so we're gonna go over and see what they're doing. Now, this is a free beach. We can be here all we want, so we just happen to be spectating. These guys know they're in the open public, so I'm not being a creeper. At least I don't think I'm being a creeper. So it is a nice day today, but the clouds are rolling in, as they do in South Florida all the time. Bring a poncho. It fits inside of your bag. They're like $1 everywhere you go. Any kind of retail store that you go to, get the little cheap disposable ones, put it in your bag because you never know when you're gonna need it. We will probably need it within the next hour. On Calle Ocho in Little Havana, make sure you stop by the Welcome Center. That way you can get a little map and find out all of the interesting points of interest while you're here. The famous Domino Park in Little Havana on Calle Ocho is a private domino club for Miami-Dade residents age 55 and older. Even if you're not 55 or a member, there's still space for you along the sides of the pavilion for you to spectate.
Mi español es no bueno, pero... Lo siento.
Order in Spanish, you can.
No.
You know
Okay.
how.
¿Puedo tener el pastel?
cuando estés en Little Havana, trata de hablar un poco español. Try a little Spanish when you're here, guys. It goes a long way.
Want a Cuban cigar? Look no further. You can actually get it made for you right here in Little Havana.
Nighttime means that we are coming back to South Beach because the streets get lively. You go to the hotel, you change your clothes, and you go out to have a good night. Every restaurant right here on the strip is going to have a patio, a live band, or a DJ, and we love it. It's so fun out here. So we are going to be having dinner tonight here at Mango's on South Beach. It is a little pricey, but you know what? Into vacation, it doesn't even matter. Pay off your credit card a little bit later. We're here for dinner and a show. Now let's order some mocktails.
Dinner and a show is always a great time, but I couldn't help but notice the dance class that was happening in the room right next to us. In addition to live music and dance, Mango's also hosts Sip and Salsa. This is where you get to drink and take a dance lesson.
They learned to turn. Look at them. They're doing good.
Oh.
They did good. Again, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and it's time to go home. I don't know what it is, but early morning flights are always the cheapest for us. I think this was like $60 on Southwest to head back to Chicago, so maybe one day we'll stop being cheap and then we can sleep in. One thing I noticed about this airport that I'm not a fan of, they don't have the moving walkways in the terminal. So I started at like G1, I have to walk to G19, which I don't mind, but it's not accessible to everybody, so.
I guess one of the perks of leaving so early was that we got to see, as we were taking off, how massive Miami really is. It is gorgeous right now. I think Sean agrees that we are so done with taking early morning flights. I've complained many times about Southwest Airlines, but my all-time favorite thing about this airline is the snack mix that they offer. It is my favorite snack, and I always ask for 2. We arrive in Chicago about 2.5 hours later. It is pretty chilly outside, and it's time to get our car and take the trip back down to Indianapolis.
Remember, I was complaining, it's hot, it's miserable, yada yada, the sun is too much. We're back in Chicago, it's like 40 degrees. We have on layers, got on sweatshirts, shirts after that.
It's great.
It is so cold. Gosh, I wish I was back in Miami. Can you see the... Dang, you can't see it, but the stuff is coming out of our mouths. Now, I really could go inside and wait, but I want to see the shuttle because there are a lot of people waiting for it, and I want to make sure Mariah has a seat on the bus. So I am like outside. I found a heating lamp, so I'm just going to stand underneath this glorious heating lamp because I want to see when the shuttle comes because I need a spot because I'm ready to take the 3-hour drive back down to Indianapolis. And vacation's over. Till next time, guys.
This has been another Candid Cami Travels video. I'm not sure what I'm doing next, but I hope you guys stick around and tune in for it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.